Welcome to my channel. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Ever since SummerSlam, Liv Morgan and Dominic Mysterio have been in a seemingly loving relationship. The two cannot get enough of each other and are pretty much joined at the hip. However, following last night's Raw, could their fairy tale love story finally come to an end? And could Morgan seek comfort and link up with an 11-time champion? The answer to both these questions is quite possibly yes. Liv Morgan suffered a huge setback last night at RAW's premiere on Netflix. Facing off against Rhea Ripley, she failed to defend the Women's World Championship. However, what Dominic Mysterio did will be of foremost concern to her, and could see her run to 11-time champion Finn Balor. Following the match last night, Dominic Mysterio tried to be cheeky and attempted to switch sides. After witnessing Liv Morgan's defeat, he tried to cozy up with Rhea Ripley once again. This didn't go as planned, as the Eradicator delivered a low blow. However, more importantly, Morgan will have taken note and could very well dump Dom next week on Raw. What's more, she could completely ostracize him from the Judgment Day by linking up with Finn Balor. The Prince will be more than happy to agree, seeing as he has been at odds with Mysterio for some time now. But at this point, it is nothing more than mere speculation. Regardless of whether she dumps Dominic Mysterio or not, Liv Morgan will have her eyes on Rhea Ripley. This blood feud between the two of them is surely far from over, and Morgan will likely do everything in her power to win back the Women's World Championship. After all, she can't really continue to call herself the greatest women's champion if she doesn't have the title. Morgan was champion for a grand total of 226 days, and as mentioned earlier, will likely do anything to get the title back. With that in mind, it wouldn't be all that surprising to see her hound Ripley over the next couple of weeks, perhaps even months. Who knows? It could even lead to one final match between the two at WrestleMania 41. Of course, at the end of the day, much like the previous theory, it remains conjecture. Only time will tell what the future holds for Morgan. In the ever-unpredictable world of WWE, alliances can change in the blink of an eye. And one of the most intriguing dynamics recently brewing involves Liv Morgan, Dominic Mysterio, and whispers of a surprise shift in allegiances. With next week's episode of Monday Night Raw already generating buzz, fans are speculating about a jaw-dropping twist that could see Morgan breaking ties with Dominic and potentially aligning herself with a much more experienced and decorated superstar. Let's explore the potential fallout and how it could reshape the landscape of WWE. For months, Liv Morgan has been navigating the tumultuous waters of WWE's tag team and singles divisions. Her recent on-screen interactions with Dominic Mysterio, who has been basking in the heat of his newfound villainous persona under the tutelage of the Judgment Day, have been nothing short of compelling. Their connection, however, has raised eyebrows among fans. Dominic's alliance with Rhea Ripley has been central to his current character arc. Ripley's role as a dominant force in both the men's and women's divisions has kept Dominic in the spotlight, often relying on her physicality and dominance to protect him. Yet, Dominic's entanglement with Morgan adds an extra layer of intrigue to this web of relationships. Morgan's unpredictability and fiery spirit have made her a fan favorite, but her partnership with Dominic may not be as solid as it seems. Despite the chemistry between Morgan and Dominic, their partnership is built on shaky ground. Morgan, known for her resilience and refusal to back down, may soon grow tired of Dominic's reliance on outside help and his opportunistic tactics. Moreover, Her previous success as a SmackDown Women's Champion has demonstrated that she thrives when she forges her own path rather than attaching herself to others. The tension could come to a head on Raw, where Dominik's antics could finally push Morgan to her breaking point. Imagine a scenario where Dominik, attempting to escape yet another beatdown from a rival, inadvertently leaves Morgan vulnerable. The betrayal, whether intentional or accidental, could be the spark that ignites Morgan's decision to sever ties with him. The real twist, however, lies in who might step up to fill the void once Morgan distances herself from Dominik. Speculation is swirling around one name in particular, the rated R superstar, Edge. An 11-time world champion and one of the most decorated veterans in WWE history, Edge's potential involvement would send shockwaves through the WWE Universe. Edge has a storied history with the Judgment Day. His role in founding the faction and subsequent betrayal by Finn Balor and his disciples, including Ripley and Dominik, makes him a perfect candidate to seek revenge with a surprising new ally. Aligning with Liv Morgan would serve multiple purposes for the veteran. A chance to reignite his feud with Judgment Day and an opportunity to mentor Morgan, helping her channel her fiery persona into championship gold. Morgan's career trajectory mirrors elements of Edge's early run. Both are scrappy underdogs with a penchant for defying the odds. Edge's experience as a master strategist and his ability to manipulate situations to his advantage could complement Morgan's raw energy and unpredictability. Together, they would form a formidable and unpredictable duo, capable of outsmarting even the most sinister factions. Moreover, Edge's alliance with Morgan would be symbolic. Having fought his way back from a career-ending injury to reclaim his place in the ring, Edge represents resilience and perseverance qualities Morgan embodies. The pairing would be more than a strategic move. It would be a partnership built on mutual respect and a shared hunger for success. Picture this. Next week on Raw, Dominic Mysterio finds himself in yet another sticky situation, relying on Ripley and other Judgment Day members to bail him out. In a moment of chaos, Dominik uses Morgan as a human shield to avoid a devastating blow from a rival like Kevin Owens or Sami Zayn. Furious and feeling betrayed, Morgan finally snaps. She grabs a microphone and unleashes a scathing tirade, calling out Dominik for his cowardice and declaring that she's done playing second fiddle. As the crowd erupts in cheers, Dominik tries to backpedal, but it's too late. Morgan delivers her signature Oblivion finisher, leaving him sprawled in the ring. Just when it seems Morgan is standing alone, Edge's iconic entrance music hits. The arena explodes as the rated R superstar makes his way to the ring, a knowing smirk on his face. He offers Morgan a handshake, signaling the birth of a new alliance that promises to shake the Judgment Day to its core. The implications of this swerve are monumental. Morgan's partnership with Edge would immediately position her as a serious threat to Ripley's dominance. The two could engage in a series of brutal encounters, with Morgan drawing on Edge's wisdom to outwit and outlast her more powerful adversary. On the flip side, Dominik Mysterio would find himself isolated, forced to reckon with the consequences of his manipulations. His strained relationship with Ripley could crumble, leaving him vulnerable to attacks from former rivals and opening the door for a redemption arc or a descent into even darker villainy. Edge's involvement would also reignite his feud with Finn Balor and Damian Priest, setting the stage for a high-stakes battle that could culminate at a major pay-per-view event. The combination of Edge's veteran savvy and Morgan's relentless spirit would be a nightmare for Judgment Day, potentially spelling the faction's downfall. For Morgan, this swerve would mark a defining moment in her career. No longer a plucky underdog or a secondary character in someone else's story, she would emerge as a force to be reckoned with. Her alliance with Edge would provide the credibility and momentum needed to challenge for top titles once again, positioning her as a true main event player. Fans have long clamored for Morgan to receive a sustained push that capitalizes on her popularity and unique skill set. Pairing her with Edge would be a bold, unexpected move that breathes new life into her character and propels her into marquee storylines. As the WWE Universe eagerly anticipates next week's episode of Raw, the potential for a major swerve involving Liv Morgan, Dominic Mysterio, and Edge looms large. Whether the rumors come to fruition or not, the mere possibility of such a twist highlights the unpredictable nature of WWE storytelling. Morgan's journey from underdog to potential partner of an 11-time world champion is a testament to her evolution as a performer. If the stars align, this alliance could become one of the most talked about moments of the year, reshaping rivalries, redefining alliances, and proving once again that in WWE, anything can happen.